What's up, DigiDestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have a market watch, and it's past my birthday. Yesterday was my birthday. I didn't really make a birthday-related video, but if you guys buy any cards over the course of this video, use the affiliate link down below. It helps support the channel, no extra cost. But without further ado, let's get in the video and talk about it. So first off, we have none other than the King, the Legend, Analog Man. So one thing that I'm going to be strictly wanting to talk about right now is that we do have, you know, the set coming up. I think it's EX9 or 10. One of those two will be having some sort of support for the Cyborg type, which you see basically, I think EX10 or 9 is going to be strictly related to a revamp of basically EX1. It's going to be Digimon Worlds 1's 25th anniversary, I think, is this year. So it's going to be quite interesting to see that they're giving some support. And as we know, anything that's going to be Machine Dramon related, this is going to be valued. So this is something you should keep on your radar, especially once we get closer and closer to the reveals of those cards, because once we know what's going on with them, it will probably start making these climb up. Make sure you get your copies and don't get caught blind, because again, max rarity pieces are max rarity pieces. So, but remember that there is the low rarity version, there is a pre-release stamp, and then there is the regular stamp here. So something not to really just go crazy, but Europe side 12 to 15, 16 euros, which they're in the same about a ballpark for us. Now, another card that you should probably be looking at is Arata Sanda, whatever. Arata here, box topper, Battle Omni. Since we know that BT 22 will be related to this, and you know, Digimon Cyber Sleuth, that means there should be Diaboromon support coming in that set. So this is another card you should be watching a little bit closely to make sure you get your copies. Don't let this thing just spike up again. You know, this thing has the worst habit of going like crazy ham. This thing can reach 18s to $20 very comfortably, but at seeing them at 10s right now, might be worth your investment in time to make sure you have them. Now, Europe side, you guys don't have this much of an issue. You guys are pretty well behaved when it comes to it. You know, 5 to 6 euros is never terrible. Now, Paildramon foils, Digimon Liberator EXO7 disappearing off the market. If you guys have these and you've been sitting on them for a bit, might be worth making the move and getting them off your shelves, because people are willing to pay close to 17s to 22. So if you kind of list them at like 22s, they'll instantly sell. Nobody's really picking up at the $28 mark, but again, this is an ice snow deck. There's going to be future more support for it. So if you hold on long term, this might actually have some value, or it might get moved out of the deck. So you just have to, that's a gamble on you. I would not take the gamble, just make your money now. Europe side though, looking like 3 to 4 euros, crazy. Now, you have Black or Growlmon here, alternative being Booster Box EXO4, climbing up. It's almost touching $1, guys. Not a surprise, because again, card is good in the Gallantmon deck, and it will always be, because of the ability to regain your pieces for your deletions is always solid. Now, Europe side, 1 euro to 3 euros. But you also have Revelation of Light, Exceed Apocalypse pre-release stamp card. It's going down, which is good, because a lot of players have been waiting probably a little bit of time for this thing to go under 10 bucks, and we're starting to get there, right? This isn't a mass go get 'em. I would just say if you've been waiting for Revelation Light to come down, this is your time. Excuse me, rude. Very rude. Europe side though, you're looking like you need to wait a little bit. We're at 9s to 10 euros. But we have Deathslinger, Digimon 3-on-3 participation. We're holding strong at $5 a pop. If you guys are looking to max rarity, this is one of your max rarity pieces. And long term, this card is always going to be good until they either decide to hit it or something like that. But Deathslinger is Deathslinger, right? Europe side, 5 to 6 euros. Now, you do have Digimon Secret Crisis pre-release stamp cards did see some major climb up in the last couple days. You know, it's been under $1 for a bit early in January, but once we got to closer to end, we've got to this point of like $2 to $3. And I mean, it is a one of, so if you guys are trying to max out Gallant, this is a piece that you might want to just have your one of. So just something to think about. Now, Europe side, 38 cents, 40 cents to €1. You guys have plenty of stock on it. Venmon Dimensional Phase Foils. So this one's another card that you should probably keep on your radar, especially because we know that BT21 is going to have some sort of Venmon support, which should give us a new Gallantmon to work with, and that's going to be vitally important, right? So $6 a pop, close to 7s to 8s, is nothing to scoff at, guys. So again, this card is going to just keep climbing up, so make sure, especially if you are planning on playing this and you want to foil out the Venmons, make sure you pick up some, just not to be caught in the dark. You know, Europe side looking like €3 to €6. They're kind of disappearing off the market as well. Now, we have from Master to Disciple, Judge Pack 3. This is classified the max rarity card. If I remember, there was one more from Master to Disciple, but I think the Judge is literally up there. I could be wrong. There's more than them. Let's take a look. Let's see. Nope, it's between these two. So something just to keep on your radar, and understanding that from Master and Disciples is a Gallantmon support. So this is just vitally strong card that you might want to have in your deck, and it's always going to have that, right? The next time your Digimon would Digivolve this turn, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. So value is value town, right? This is a blanketed effect, so you don't have to immediately Digivolve with this. So you just pop it and have this blanket so that when you do your shenanigans and climb up, you can get some great value out of it with the new Gallantmon support. Now, Europe side, €1 to €2. Now, Wizardmon released Special Booster 2.0, another card that's just been slowly being bought. If you guys noticed, it's been moving up. It's been sitting in the 5-cent range for a bit, but a lot of 15-centers have been kind of moving consistently. You know, I don't know why Wizardmon is moving like this, but it is moving for a common. So if someone's got some information on the back burner of this card, let me know. Now, Europe side, 2 cents to 3 cents, not much movement, right? Now, Hankumon released Special Booster 2.0. So this one is one of your Digimon can't be deleted by battle until the end opponent's turn. So this makes it so they can't just block you straight out, right? But again, your inheritable isn't going to matter anyway, right? So being able to stop, you know, being deleted by battle is huge. Sometimes raid targets are just ridiculous. So 9 cents, 9 cents. Again, this card is just really good. It sees competitive play even now, and it's moving at a consistent rate. So if you guys have this in the bulk of your BT19, your BT 2.0s, time to get it out there and fish it. Now, Europe side, 2 cents, 2 cents, 3 cents. Now, Toy Agumon Event Pack 2 release Special Booster, we're at 79 cents, 89 cents, 99 cents, $1. So this card is another like really old event pack card that sometimes can lead to being some fun shenanigans to have, right? I think, again, collecting for players that have these sitting in their back burner might be worth the investment. Europe side, €2 to €3. It's just a fun card to have. I really like the older style, the background back when the Event Pack 2 came out. So just something to think about. Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon Event Pack 5. This is another card you want to have on your radar because, again, Machine Dramon is Machine Dramon support. And if we have something in EXO9, this card is going to go up. Europe side, €5 to €8. Now, Medieval Gallantmon is up to $60, and I knew this was going to happen. We had a little bit of a lull in the 40s, but this was going to go up, and hopefully you guys definitely saved some good money and snagged them when they were in the 40s, when I had that comfortability with it, and it really does matter, right? Now, Europe side, €48 to €53. Now, Gallantmon X Antibody, though, holy cow, is $50 a pop to 52s to 55s. Now, Europe side, €30 to €38. Just a good card all around. Now, Landramon store tournament participation card is down to $5 with, you know, basically bringing it to a $9 ship. I wouldn't really worry about these guys. This is more or less where you want to be at, right? So just something to think about. Again, I would just wait it out if you really don't need to build Pyramid right away, right? So just wait it out, get your stuff when you go to locals. €5 to €6. Now, again, close is the same thing. She's finally coming down a little bit. Instead of that being hyped up 12s, she's now touching 6s, which is good to see. It means we're getting to realistic prices, and I expect these to come down even further once we kind of get to month 2. So just wait until the end of February to really start picking these up. Europe side, €40 to 5s. Now, again, we have Renamon Legend Packs 2024 box toppers up to $9 a pop. Again, the loop is coming unless they hit it right away, which has a high probability. Now, Rude, Europe side's €3. Nothing too surprising there. Omnimon versus Royal Knights BT13, we're at to 56, basically 46 to 47 to $50. Hopefully you guys took my advice like 2 weeks ago and you snagged them up in the $20 range. That they were in a good spot then. Now they're in a price that a lot of players will not be able to reach. So I really do hope you were able to get your copies through my market watch, because I really wanted to make sure people got their Omnis before this happened. And it is an extreme gap, and House of A's at 16 copies at $47. You're not going to be able to get this for any cheaper for a while unless versus, you know, the Royal Knights deck does terrible. Now, Europe side 22s to 26s. Now, X Antibody is another card that has been on people's radar, especially because the aggressiveness that they want to have. So you got $10 to, you know, 11s. Now, taking a look, €2 to €6. Then you do have DIgimon being Observer BT16. I expect this to come down because the new Red Imperial Dramon actually is starting to make some waves in the local scene. Now, Europe side 12s to €13. Now, Fenrir Luga Takamazuchi Secrets is coming down a little bit. We're down to $16 a pop, which I have nothing to scoff at. I really do like this price. Europe side 12s to 14. Again, a great deck, especially you need 3 of this card. And a lot of people are a little bit skeptic on cards like this right now. Mother D Reaper, rude as heck. $17 and going down. I just waited out a little bit more. I don't see her going crazy ham expensive. I just say wait this out a couple months and see where she kind of lands. We'll keep looking back at her every couple weeks just to see if there's a right time to pick her up. Europe side 13 to €14. Now, Gallantmon Crimson Mode Ace, if this thing would stop doing this, is at $84. I knew this was going to happen, and hopefully you guys got these back when they were a little bit cheaper, but to be honest with you, there was just no cheap price that you could get these under $50, and I just really don't like trying to force people to pay $50 to get to this point. And again, Gallantmon was going to become this expensive deck. Now, Europe side 54 to €56. Pteromon or Teromon, the Liberation promo packs, up to, you know, $11 to $12, which is good to see it actually not be too crazy priced. I mean, we did have a lot of stock at the 8s and 9s for a bit, which again happens after every Bandai Fest. Now, the Europe side 5 to €6. Then you do have Flame Dramon Update Pack 2024. And finally coming down from the hype. So instead of being like 50s, we're down $12. So the more we wait this out, the better off you're going to be. I don't want you guys spending $40 right now. I think you could wait it out and actually get it for cheaper. Now, Europe side 30s to 32s. Now, Shushumon Digimon Liberator promo pack, we're at $20 a pop. Not terrible. It's good to see it come down a little bit, but it's just one of those push and pulls, right? I mean, you could definitely, I think it's still a one of in the deck, so you don't have to go too crazy. So a good one of is never bad. Europe side looking like €9. But this one I think is a little bit slept on. I think this one's going to see a full play set of, because again, the card is just really solid, right? $2 is nothing to scoff at. Europe side, 75 cents to €1. Again, believe in the squirrel with the heart of the squirrel. Black Mem Boost promo premium card collection, we're holding strong at these $15 to $16 range, and then they're all kind of a little bit expensive in that price range, right? Now, Europe side, same thing, 15 euros to 16 euros. It's just where we're going to be at with these Black Mem Boosts. Again, I think this is the last, these were the last ones in rotation, unless we have more coming. So, Balphamon Sleep Mode event pack is going up as well. Again, Demon Lord hype is a little bit behind this. And again, Balphamon does have his X antibody in the works. So it's something you should be watching closely on the market just to see. Because again, if Balphamon X goes crazy ham, you're going to see this card explode in price. So if you guys are looking to max rarity piece, this is something you look at. Now, Europe side, though, looking like 2 to 3 euros. Now, Analog Youth Classic from the Tamer's pack, Champions 2024, we're at $15 to 16s. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Going down, I expect this one to tank. So if you guys, I hate that we had a new event pack version. I mean, this one should be the higher mid rarity paired to the event pack one, but we'll have to see. I mean, that one looks really good for an alt, right? Europe side, 10 euros to 12 euros. Now, Revival's Barrage starter deck 14. We're at $7 to 8s. Europe side 6 to 4s. Again, from the advanced deck, it's not a bad pickup because, again, you get 2 copies, right? Now, Diaboromon alts, next adventures, they are starting to come down. We're getting a little bit below that $40 range again, which is good. This is a card that you watch very closely, especially because Alphamon might be able to do some shenanigans, so just keep this on your radar. Looking at it now, we're on the last stretch. 32 to 35 euros. Good luck with that. Gallantmon Secret Crisis BT17 is another rare that's going up. No surprise because Gallantmon has been proving itself left and right. Europe side, 2 cents, 3 cents. Now, Kosuke is another card you watch closely because this card could easily explode again. And if that happens, this card could easily become a $30, $40 card. But it's on buyout right now. It's kind of crazy to me. Now, Europe side, though, looking like 13 to 14 euros. You guys have it better under lock and key. But, guys, that is the Market Watch. Hopefully, you guys found some value. Make sure you say happy birthday down below. It means a lot to me, so I can comment back. But also, if you guys wanted to buy any of these cards because you got the itch, use my affiliate link down below. It helps support the channel, no extra costs. And guys, hopefully you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.